This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined by Bakari today, also known as Mizzy. It's good to see you. How you doing?
Hello world.
You always say hello world. Is there a reason behind it?
Because I have a message for the world, innit? And you will eventually see my message.
So, I remember watching this video about you the other day, and you do keep kind of referring to this message. When will everyone hear this message? Because I'm a bit confused by it.
Well, you can't hear the message yet. The message will come out when the message is supposed to come out.
And when will it come out?
When it's supposed to come out, when the destiny aligns with fate.
Destiny aligns with fate. What?
Boy, what? Ain't you a boxing interviewer, bro? What is this, bro?
You lot are both tripping right now, man.
What do you mean? I interview who are basically, I guess it is Fred Talks Fighting, but I interview all kind of influencers and people who are well known on the scene.
Okay.
And right now I see you being a lot on TikTok and Twitter. I guess even coming outside now when we've seen walking down here, you get recognised quite a lot. When people recognise you, are they kind of nice? How are they to you?
Because my aura is very nice. Everyone's nice around me. Everyone comes up to me. They say hi. They just want my knowledge, innit? That's what my message is. My message is subliminal. It's like a text message.
Okay. Let's just talk about.
This is even cool right now. This is an indiscrepancy in the matrix. Like, who is my man, bro? Who is my man, bro?
Is this good name as ads or something? Let's just talk about some of the things that have been posted on TikTok. I think we'll start with the dog video where you go up and stole someone's dog. Is there any regret there? Do you think sometimes now that you know you made a mistake there and now you can move on?
In the real world, I know when to take accountability for my mistakes. That was a very bad mistake, and I took accountability for my actions when it happened.
Okay, good. Okay, that's quite good then, I guess. Now you've moved on. Let's just talk about one other thing that happened, which was the house video where you and your mates walked into someone else's house. Looking back, I know you apologised. Is that another thing where you regret it, but now you know not to do it again and you moved on?
Yes, 100%. Because why do something bad when you know you can do good? Like, everyone can be doing good in their lives. So you just have to find it within yourself.
Okay, that's true then. But do you kind of see, looking back at it, that was quite a kind couple. They seemed quite kind of relaxed almost, or stressed out.
Because of the energy that I placed on them. And when I came into the house, I didn't come into the house on bad vibrations or bad vibes, as you guys like to call it.
But if it had been more of a family where more angry or maybe in a rougher area, it could have gone quite wrong.
It was in Hackney, but it was just a nice place in Hackney.
But it was a nice place in Hackney, where it feels, I guess in towns you do have nice places and places which aren't as nice. But if it had been in a house which wasn't as nice, maybe more of a rough family, it could have gone quite wrong.
Definitely, but everything happens for a reason. It just didn't go wrong for the same reason that it went right.
Okay. Let's do another thing that went viral recently was the Piers Morgan interview. Did he pay you to go on the show?
No, I don't accept money. I don't need it.
Okay. But for the Piers Morgan interview, how did they stretch it out? When you went on and sat down, was it your first time meeting him? Had you met him off camera beforehand?
I'd never met the guy beforehand. Literally, they just rushed me in. I literally came out of cells. They rushed me to the court. No. My man got me a cab from the cells to Piers Morgan. He was like, "We need you on the show. This is going to be your first TV appearance and we want you first, bro." It's literally what they do. It's called grooming, bro. On the media, bro.
So do you believe they kind of maybe took advantage of you there?
100%.
Before off camera, we're talking here. Do you have a bit of a boxing background? Did you box as an amateur?
Not an amateur, but I used to be in a boxing crew, so obviously I done a lot of boxing. Discipline was push-ups, so if you, it wasn't detention, it wasn't getting told off. You get to do 25 push-ups, 50 push-ups, 100 push-ups, 300 push-ups, and it just teaches you discipline. And now, that was when I was Bakari, innit? Like, when I was being Mizzy on the social media, I was moving erratic and dumb, and I got called out on my mistakes. Now I'm here to learn from my mistakes.
But the thing about boxing, it teaches you, when I boxed as an amateur, it teaches you the discipline. You notice that when it's a rough area, but there's a boxing gym, there'll be a lot less crime because those kids are waking up at 6 a.m, doing the runs in the morning, and then in the evening they're going boxing training from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m, kind of the 4 hours or 3 hour training sessions. And it teaches you discipline, and it teaches you kind of to stay off the streets, not get involved in trouble. But it seems like you are still getting involved in trouble. So what went wrong there? What was the switch made?
What do you mean by that? I am still getting involved in trouble. I am not getting involved in no trouble anymore. The media called me a prankster, so I am a prankster now, and I'm just outside.
But would you call the things you're doing pranks, or would you call them crime? Because how I see it is pranks, I guess it's been taken a bit more out of proportion and it is more crime now.
They're social experiments.
I believe that yes, it does encourage crime, and nobody should be a Mizzy, because at the end of the day, everyone's a Mizzy on social media. Like literally, this video is capitalizing on Mizzy, whatever it is. Whatever videos there are of Mizzy on the social media, YouTube, TikTok, you're still trying to capitalize on YouTube, off Mizzy. You're still trying to get money off Mizzy. You're still trying to get views off Mizzy. It's all just about Mizzy right now.
Well, I guess this channel is an interview channel. It's also an opinions channel. Well, I interview someone and they give their opinions on something, and and maybe they're doing something wrong. I try and find out why it is. And I believe that the interviews I've seen you do before, you haven't given the fair shake. And I believe now is the time I give you the fair shake and find out the reason why.
The reason why is the movement is a civil rights movement. That's essentially all it is. The We Outside experiment, that's what we call it now. It's a civil rights movement. The We Outside experiment is a civil rights movement established to remember you are only human if you believe you are human. Your consciousness is scientifically not understood. Remember, everything is energy. We are the universe. Remember the social divide of the world. 1% of the population is in control of the other 99%. We are so distracted, manipulated by media and everyone else around us. The movement is real, bro.
So what is that about?
I just told you, essentially.
Can you expand on that though?
Comprehend it.
We just couldn't comprehend it. So when you look back,
Go
when
read the
you
website.
man have to, yeah, there's a website out, yeah, you man have to, yeah,
Go do your research.
yeah.
Go do your research.
Yeah, Lizzie, it's your boy Mizzy. We outside. Oh, sorry.
Bakari.
Shit, sorry.
Come on.
What does we outside mean? I always see people saying it the whole
Told
time.
you. Did we not just tell you?
No, we told them about the We Outside experiment. We Outside means being outside with an inner self and not letting anybody tell you nothing. Like obviously you can soak, especially like a sponge. I'm like a sponge. You soak in information from other people, but you just can't listen to what they say to alter your perception of reality. Do you understand that one?
Okay, I guess it is quite vague. But one thing I do want to touch on is that I've seen people. I've been very lucky in this job to talk to a lot of different people, a lot of different characters, and I've seen kind of good people go down the wrong routes, but being surrounded by bad people, being surrounded by bad people. How would you kind of say who's guiding you at the moment? Who do you surround yourself with?
Bro, I'm just surrounding myself with myself, innit? And obviously, man's got this guy right here, this crazy guy, bro. But obviously, I love him, innit? Yeah, because, like, it's brotherly love at the end of the day. Everyone has their own problems, and you just got to learn how to solve them. That's what it is. That's essentially what it is, bro. That's what the movement's about, bro. It's about loving people around you, bro.
Open your mind. Reality is an illusion.
I say we end it there.
Mizzy, I'll ask you a couple more questions, or it's just about the guidance. I do want to ask you this about kind of the guidance that people have around you, because I've been very lucky to meet a lot. As I was saying earlier in the interview, I've been very lucky to meet a lot of different people. So I met good people, I met bad people, but sometimes I meet good people. I can tell we're quite good inside. I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you aren't, but I've met people who can swing the bad way and swing the good way, just by.
What are you trying to insinuate with
I
that
haven't
question?
I haven't finished the questions yet. So I've met some people who are kind of gone down the dark route, kind of the better route, but it's all about who you surround yourself with.
I surround myself with the youth, innit? Like,
That's
I'm
not
very,
the same question
literally, bro. I'm literally around the youth. Like, I support everyone. If anyone comes up to me taking a pic, we can take a pic. Like, I literally talk to everybody. I'm here to help the youth. This is saving the youth right now. The youth shouldn't be Mizzy. You should be a Bakari, bro. You should be creative with your mind. Like, essentially, that's what it is. You have to surround yourself with the same people that have the same strive and goals. But it may be in the wrong way, but once you come to the realization, it's just realizations, bro. When you come to a realization, then you'll be the one.
So what's your kind of aim with all this? I understand now you're kind of stopping doing kind of the more dangerous kind of crimes and stuff, or pranks as you call them. But what's the kind of the end goal of this? Is it to have a business? Where do you aim to branch out to?
Like we said, we're a civil rights movement. I'll do any and everything, talk to any and anyone. At the moment, I'm just living life in the moment.
Yeah.
Like, I could have said no to this interview. I got another interview on Dubai News right now. I could have said no, but I decided to say yes. I'm just here to share the message.
We've done that. Awesome, Mizzy. I do appreciate it. Thank you.